Standing before you this evening is not just a graduate student, but an avid cyclist. So I was very excited just this past January to be given the invitation to go to Cyclist Heaven, also known as the Netherlands. While I was there, I was really very impressed with the cycling infrastructure as well as the vast administrative apparatus by which Netherlanders are invited to participate in cycling there. It led me and it inspired me to think of the cycling in the Netherlands as a commons, and by that I was thinking of the English commons, the old medieval English commons, whether it was a field, a garden, or a forest, and the point of the medieval commons was to invite commoners to have rights to free grazing, free hunting, and any kind of occupancy they might desire, and all of this was supposed to be free from the laws of the nobility. Now, there are commons, say, in today's society. We have commons, for example, in national parks, urban cities, urban city environments, urban commons, some of which are points of great contestation in recent media events. But I was interested in thinking of the Dutch cycling networks as a kind of commons unto itself, even though it's extended and diffused throughout the country. The very activity of cycling in the Netherlands was kind of in the freedom of the commons. This had one big problem to it, however, and the big problem was that it became apparent to me one day as I was walking in Netherlands, in which I saw a very large accident between a car and a cyclist. And the accident was almost fatal for the cyclist herself. And the reason why was because she wasn't, like 99.9% of Netherlanders, she wasn't wearing a helmet. And it made me wonder, in that whole perfect ecological system that the Dutch have set up of cycling, why it was that they wouldn't just go and wear helmets to protect themselves. And I began to wonder, as I was walking one day through the Museum of the Dutch Resistance, if this wasn't somehow tied to the Second World War. I saw little pictures in the Museum of the Resistance of the Dutch resistance fighters on their bikes, Nazis on their motorcycles, and so on. So this led me to think that maybe the bike wasn't just a carrier of people for the Dutch, it was also a carrier of memory. To advance what I'm saying, that the bicycle for the Dutch is somehow a symptom of unresolved memories, one might also think that the function of the commons in the Netherlands is not only to restore or to return human beings to nature. The function of the commons is as a repetition in the present of memory. Thank you.